Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Baron's YT. Today we are using the SBD3 Dauntless, a 2.0 rank 1 uh, dive bomber that honestly I think should be more like 3.3. But basically this thing uh, was designed as a naval dive bomber. Um, and obviously saw lots of use in the Pacific, most notably Midway. Those were all dive bombing uh, squadrons. Today I'm using this thing unconventionally as a fighter, as a kind of a heavy fighter, I guess, at 2.0. And our first target of the day is this JU-87B, which I have no qualms about going nose-to-nose with, because he only has 277mm machine guns. I've got 250 cals on the nose, 12.7mm. And so he tries diving into the clouds, but I stay on him, fire off all of my ammo at him, which was kind of my fault. Things are falling off his airplane. This is where about I run out of ammo in just a few seconds here. You only get 360, so right there's all of it. And so I'm like, I'll just stay below him. Tail gunner can't hit me. I'll just near him. I think he's either contrailing and leaking coolant, one of the two. But he decides to go through these clouds, and I come up underneath him and take a little bit of advice from the Germans with the Scourge music guns, and I just use my tail gunner and fire in pilot snipe the pilot straight to the belly, and first kill of the day. Um, this was the first game. There's going to be two gameplay clips in this video, and that was the first one. I sort of condensed this one up. It was kind of a longer game, but it only ended up having the one kill. So I was kind of a bit of a bummer, but yeah. Now we're just gonna head back to base, dive out of the clouds. And we're basically right at the base. I'm gonna pop air brakes here quickly, slow down a bit. It has these really nice Swiss cheese dive flips that the dive bombers came with. So there's a guy sitting on the runway. That guy ended up sitting there basically the entirety of the match. I don't know what he was doing. The dive flaps away now, and we're gonna power up a little bit in just a bit and do our turn to final flaps to landing, or takeoff, excuse me. Not landing yet because we don't want to stall out and crash. Thing's very maneuverable for a heavy, rugged aircraft like this. And then we just touched down. And this is kind of where stuff kind of got a little goofy, because so I land, and then it's going to be a takeoff that's a little interesting, as you'll see in just a few short seconds after the repair is all good and done. A couple seconds here. So we are currently kind of losing right now, and at this point our base is getting bombed. You can see the fire at the other end of the runway, and the chunk of base missing off of our base counter there. So they've destroyed all of ours. Unfortunately I wasted all my ammo on one bomber, but no matter. We're back, and we're going to take off now. And my second takeoff, last takeoff after this one, which I don't show, I divert quickly from this airspace, because, well, this is exactly why right here. Those were bombs. I got hit with the upblast from someone's bomb, so and I know the rugged nature of this aircraft, so I slam it down hard and get the thing down on the ground and start the repair. yeah, that was interesting, but nothing else really happened after this. I wasn't blown up again on my second takeoff, but I did get one kill in a unconventional manner, and with that, we will move on to the next clip. So here we are, spawned in. I believe this might be the Ruhr map. I'm not sure. Um, just climbing again. Unfortunately, it's a summer map, so there's no contrails to really give bombers and other high altitude aircraft away. So you're just gonna have to rely on the old Mark 1 eyeball to spot people. And that's when I spot a large dot in the distance, kind of straight ahead off to the left a little bit. Just kind of scanning around here. But I don't expect anyone to be up here. 2.0 BR, people don't normally climb that high. And a lot of the dive bombers take bombs or whatever and dive. But I'm up here, and as you can see under the wings, I'm carrying 4 extra 50 cals. So yeah, that is going to add to my pool of 350 rounds for my main twin machine guns on the nose, which are 50 cals as well. So basically, at Battle Rating 2.0, I've got the same firepower as a P-51. Honestly, a more durable aircraft than a P-51, a tail gunner, and a much more maneuverable aircraft than a lot of people first think when they see this thing. They think it's not very good. You see History Channel's long odds video about Swede Vedita and his encounter in his SBD Dauntless against Zeros. And honestly, if those Zeros were anything like War Thunder players, I would have had no problems dealing with them. But here's that big dot just popped up. It's an FW-200 Condor, also known as the Fuhrer's airliner. Fire off some shots, miss them completely. And this is where the rugged nature of this aircraft comes in real nicely. Just eating shots, set him on fire real quick. And I probably could have stopped here, but I just decided to, punish him for shooting me. And I basically turned him into hell with wings, essentially. And things are just falling off of him. There goes wings. He's coming in like a comet. And then I turn around, and there's this furball down low that I'm going to go introduce myself into, which a lot of dive bomber pilots would probably strongly recommend against. But this is an SBD Dauntless dive fighter, and I've got no qualms coming down here to play with the best of them, or by their performance, probably the worst of them. There come those Swiss cheese flaps again. I was going to go after that 109 there, but decided against it. I'm going to come down here, take some pot shots, maybe get the finish off kill for that. Slams into the ground hard. I pull through. Retracted the flaps a while ago, so speed. Flip this bird up and over. And I mean, it turns around methodically, but I wouldn't say it's slow. It's very controlled. Set him on fire. That man's not having a great day. Set this dude on fire. Double strike. Just having a grand old time, those two. Then I see this 109 coming up. And that was where my gunnery could have been a little better. I was getting low on ammo. Ended up not being able to finish this guy off, unfortunately, even though I had more than enough chances. But I do make him sit there and scratch his head going, why is there a dive bomber on me? And that's where I'm out of ammo. and I start heading back to base. Um, and then we leave our buddy over there who is squarely planted on that 109's ass after I damaged him. Don't know what that was. Something blew up. But the other teammate there is able to handle his own, thankfully. So I'm just gonna head back to base, rearm, refuel, repair that engine. Although yellow was not going to cause me any problems, thankfully. Had it been a inline engine, it probably would have caused me quite a few problems. But yeah, and in just a short little while, uh, that guy gets uh, shot down and basically ends the game right there. So SBD for the win, basically. Yeah. So if you're looking for a low tier aircraft to fly out with your buddies, that's fun. I would highly recommend this aircraft. It's cheap, it's easy to research. Yeah. So on to the results now. Alrighty, first place with team, obviously. So 3 kills, the bomber, uh, the HE-112, and the BF-109 that I shot down. Uh, some different awards, and yeah. But that was the SBD3 and RRB. Hope you all enjoyed the unconventional tactics that I used in this aircraft. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, remember, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and anyone else. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Probably give me 1 or 2 days uh, to get something out, and we'll go from there. All in all, Red's out. Have a great day.